Okay, so hi. Today's class is a lovely, moderately challenging class, and I hope you enjoy it. Namaste. So we start off in Shavasana. You have a bolster, place that underneath the knees, or you can use some cushions. Also, cushion under the head or a block if you have one. Draw the shoulders down and turn the toes out and start to breathe deeply into the belly. Belly rises up like a balloon. Breathe through the nostrils. And just to calm yourself even more, either use an eye pillow or just simply cover the eyes with a scarf. And we do Shavasana for 5 lovely minutes of deep breaths and surrendering into your mat. Feel yourself just sinking into the floor, drawing the shoulders away from the ears, lengthening the arms away. They're out at 45 degrees, and the toes drop out to the side, softening into the hips. So you may wish to just squeeze the buttocks and lift the hips, and then lower down. And then squeeze the buttocks, lift the hips, and lower down. This just releases tension in the lower back. I want some really deep breaths now. Really push the belly up on the inhale. Deeply as you can, breathing up into the chest and then softening from the chest all the way down. The belly softens last. And then repeat. Inhale. And exhale fully. Feel heaviness in those points of the body that are really putting pressure into the floor. So the shoulders across the shoulder blades, the backs of the hands, the elbows. Feel that pressure and feel that you're getting heavier and heavier on those areas of the body. Feel heavy in the buttocks, behind the knees, and heaviness in the heels, and don't forget the back of the head. So draw those areas, the points I've just pointed out, draw them down into the floor, softening and relaxing on every exhalation. Just check that the jaw is relaxed and the forehead is smooth. Lovely, lovely Shavasana to start. Stretching, yawning, sighing. Lift the heels, then lift the hips. Lengthen the arms away as much as you can, maybe out like a starfish. That's also very nice. And then lower the back down. Draw the arms down. We'll hug under the right knee. Okay, just squeeze it towards you. Rotate the right ankle. Keep the head on the floor. Good. Change direction. Good. And then you just hold with your right hand, left hand to the floor, and just open out and in, but then slightly cross the body. You're holding with your right hand, Liz, underneath the knee. That's it. And just out and in. Okay. Just the right hand, left hand on the floor. Good. Gently wake up of the hips. And then release down. Okay, left, hold underneath the knee and squeeze, chin tucked in, rotate the left ankle. Get very stiff in the ankles from all our walking exercises. Don't neglect your ankles. And then change direction. Perfect. Just hold with your left hand, the left knee, and then right hand to the floor, and just open out and in. And cross the body slightly, not massively, just a little bit. And don't forget to breathe deeply. Lovely. Good. Okay, both knees in, hold underneath the knees, just as you were. And then lift the legs, but careful, don't lift to full extension. Just push the heels away and then bounce, okay? And you'll squeeze the hands and then up. Gently push your heels away, big stretch at the back of the legs and bounce. And once more, push the heels away and bounce. Good. So we then go wide with the legs. So just like we did earlier, we're doing both knees. So out and in. Keep going. Good, one more. And then you do it with straight legs. Okay, so you're going out and in. So let's hold behind the knees exactly. And then out with the legs wide and legs together. Chin tucked in. Deep breaths. Only as wide as feels comfortable for your hips. Listen to your body. That was the last one. Bring the legs together. Soft knees now. Hold behind the right leg. Really squeeze it in. But can you see my left leg is just slightly bent? We're protecting that leg. And we're just dropping and lifting. Not all the way to the floor, just a soft knee. And floating. So heel doesn't get to the floor, you're just floating up and down. Good, change sides. Hug that left knee strongly, but right leg nice and loose and just a slight bend in the knee. And then you're wafting it up and down. Don't tap the heel to the floor. Just let the leg waft. It's a very technical yoga term. No, it's not. That's lovely, good. Both knees in. Let's sit on the hands. This protects the lower back, just gently. And straighten both legs with a slight micro bend of the knees. and then you just do both. Okay, feel the pressure in the lower back as you bring the knees up and down, and a little bit of pressure in the hands to the fingers as you move the legs up and down. Really nice. And we just need to be really safe at this point with the movement because it's strong on the back. Good, everyone. Good. Feet to the floor. So we roll bolster or cushions away. Release the cushion or the block from behind the head. Stretch the arms up back behind you. Make sure you've got enough room. You might have to move down a bit. And then we tilt the hips up and lift. And then we roll the back down and lower. So a little bit of repetition in our warm-ups today. And lift and lower. And lift. Hips up and lower. Elevate to what feels right for your body. Listen to your body, and then exhale down and lift. Push deeply into the feet and down. Don't let the knees knock knee. Just keep them wide and down. Lovely. And up and down. Perfect. Good. Soles of feet together. Arms out at 90 degrees. So you're doing cobbler, and we got to be careful because we've just only started the session. And then you draw the knees together and then you bring them wide. When you bring them wide, the soles of feet touch. And then together, the big toes and heels touch. Sides of the feet. Open and close. And open and close. Good. Turn the palms down, just lengthen your right leg away. Just move my bolster across. And then we just inhale, right leg up and exhale down. This time the heel does touch the floor. Inhaling up. Exhale down. Inhale, right leg up. Push the left foot flat into the floor. This helps you to hinge up and down. Inhale up. Exhale down. And inhale up, exhale down. Perfect. Good. Right foot to the floor, left leg long, and we just lift and lower to a point that feels right for your hamstring. Again, we're warming up, so go carefully. Heel down and up. Inhale up and exhale down. Perfect, everyone. Good. Feet to the floor. Bring the knees together and just drop knees both sides. So it's just a pendulum. You don't want to get the knees all the way to the floor because you want to be safe in your lower back. Rocking gently. Good. To center, hug one knee at a time. Just bring the head up, forehead towards the knees. And just breathe here. Draw the shoulders down and away from the ears and the elbows in. Keep squeezing those knees towards you. Tuck your chin in. As you can imagine, this is just a child pose from the other way up. So just enjoy that feeling of lengthening the back. Good. Cross the ankles, start to rock. Brilliant. Coming, sitting up and socks off because we're going to come straight to standing. Okay. Today it's all about warriors. So I want you to stand tall, right at the top of your mat. I just want to turn my mat a bit. Okay. So take some deep breaths here. I just want you to interlock the fingers, push the palms away, and we'll just circle round. Good, change direction. Lovely, everyone. Good. Backwards rotations of your shoulders. Good, change direction. Good, so we start with a balance. Here with our right leg. So arms out and lift your right knee. Draw it in line with your right hip, but without lifting the hip. So stay square and breathe and focus. Focus on a focal point. Good, and then knee in line with knee. And then a gentle step back into a warrior one. So I have a lovely wide stride, as you can see clearly my back looks at 45. Hips are square to the wall that you're facing, and you're opening the chest. Okay, good, arms out. Good. So Anita, if you could do what we mentioned earlier. Okay, and then you just bring, you can grab your iPad and then change it. Okay, so we're here, and I now want you to swing open to here, and even now I'm facing straight on. I can see my knees just past my ankle, so I have to go wider into a warrior two with your palms facing forwards. Good, long wrists. Good, good. So Liz, if you want to sort of turn around, face me, and then you can do it facing me. Do the other way. Okay, lovely. Good. Slide down the back leg, which will be your right leg. That's it. Sorry, Liz, you're doing the opposite one. Good. I want you to turn your chest to the wall that you're facing, not to the front knee. Turn it. Okay, most of you are doing that. It's brilliant. Yes, well done, Irene. Good. Perfect. Just feel that side stretch. It's a beautiful side stretch. We then come out and we turn it into wide angled side triangle. So hand down, upper arm close to the ear. The knee over ankle. Deep breaths. Back off if it feels too much. This will come up a little bit if it just feels too much to be here. Then come out. Good. Turn both sets of toes out and sink. Good. Bring the body up, turn the foot in, and then just gently drop to the floor. Okay, hands either side. That's why I wrote it all down, because it's quite a long flow. And we just come into a lunge. So you might want to slide or nudge that right knee back and just drop the head and relax. If this feels too much, you can always, I'm just going to show you the easy version, which is drawing the knee forwards. Good. Now, bring the hands up, bring the body up, present. You gently arch back, hands in prayer. So left leg forward. Yeah, lovely. Everyone's got their left leg forward. Good. Hands in prayer. Just have a quick look. Lunge, lunge crescent. Forward, forward. Okay, then we bring the hands down, step the legs together in a standing forward bend. And then it's just bring the hands forward, cup the floor. If you're really flexible, palms to the floor, just slide the right leg back. So the toes are on the floor, but you're on your tiptoes. Soft standing leg. Forehead parallel to the floor. So it's a mini version of a warrior three or a standing split. And then we step that right leg forward and we roll up. Lovely. And then we have to do all that to the other side. Okay, so it'll be the left leg. We stand at one end of our mat, whichever end means that you can see me clearly. Okay, we'll start with circle. So interlock the fingers, push the palms away and circle. Good, change direction. Lovely, everyone. Good for the shoulders. And then we're just going to do shoulder rolls. So great, change direction. Lovely, good. Palms come out to the sides. Left leg now, so you lift the knee in line with hip, focus on your focal point. Breathe into the belly. Spread the toes, really focus, soften the face. Okay, stepping back. Big step back to a warrior one. Your arms can just stay out. Nice bend into your right knee. Hips turning towards that right knee. Good. And then, good. Anita was about to say, uh-oh. And then come into a warrior two. Lovely, open the chest. Breathing into the belly. Palms facing down now. Just slide down the back leg. So the back leg's the one that's straight. That's it, Liz. Dancing warrior. Just really slide. Good. And then turn it into a wide angled side triangle. Arm up and over. So elbows on the knee, or just, sorry, on the thigh. Good, everyone, good. Come back up, turn the toes out. So you're just sinking into priestess. And then straighten. So you want to turn towards the right knee now and draw down to the floor into a lunge. Either short lunge like this, or if you want stronger, when you bring the hands down, you just shuffle the left knee away. Okay, see what works for you this morning. There's no right or wrong. I'm going to go shorter because I don't want to overstretch my quad. And then we lift up. And gently arch. Point my toes back. It's also known as crescent. Breathe. Looking good, everyone. Bring the body down. Step the left foot forward and stay in your forward bend. I'm just stepping back so you can see me more clearly, and just breathe here. Let the head hang. Hands slightly in front, fingers cupped unless you're really flexible, which is hands on the floor, and then slide the left leg back, but just on the left toes. Good. Now step both feet together and roll up. Okay, so the aim is, especially if you've got your mat long, facing me, is when we go into the more flow, when you step back, just face me. Okay, so find whichever way you need to. So we're going to start with the right leg that will go from here to here. Okay, so make sure you're not turning around and have to keep turning back to see me. So it's the right leg opening. Okay, we're going to try and do it moderately quickly. So I'll get my notes, put them over here. Okay, we ready, everyone? So breathing, so standing onto the long edge of your mat. Let's just stay here a while, breathing, really tall. Try and, rather than drawing your body back, Irene, can I get you to move? Yeah, it might feel a bit weird. Yeah, draw the shoulders down. Yeah, yeah. Just hips a little bit. No, actually for you, a little bit back. Yeah, and then lift the body. Yes, draw the shoulders down. Drop, drop, drop. Good. Deep breaths here, lovely mountain pose. Good, soft knees. This is where we flow. So I want you to bring your right knee up into the balance. Step back into a warrior one. Open the arms. Now get ready to turn. So we turn to a warrior two. Okay. Go down the back leg. So turn around, Jules. Just remember what you're doing. Just turn around. That's it. I will need to see you. Brilliant. And then we immediately turn it into a wide angled side triangle. Good. Come out, turn, and drop. Forehead to knee. Hinge it up. Draw it down. Right leg forward. Stay in your forward fold. Slide your right leg back. Right toe stay on the floor. Then step forwards. Both feet in line and then roll up. You managed it. Good. Let's do the other side. I think I might have missed out priestess, but please forgive me. Okay, so back into a lovely tall mountain pose. That'll be the left leg you bring back. So I need you to stand the whatever end it is that draws the. Yeah, you were right, Jules. Brilliant. No, you were right. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, Jules. Okay, draw the shoulders down. Okay. Just trying to work out. Make sure you come into center. Right, let's think. Okay, left leg up. And breathe. Step back, warrior one. Arms just out at 45 degrees. So it's the left leg back. Turn to a warrior two. Draw down the back leg, dancing warrior. Turn it into wide angled side triangle. Good, oh yeah, I did miss out. And then turn it into priestess. Then turn it into a lunge. So drop down, hands either side of the foot. Mine's short. If you want to lengthen it, you can. And then up into crescent. Shuffling my foot forward because it was in the wrong position. And then come down. Step forwards, forward fold. And simply slide the left leg back into a version of a standing split without lifting the toes. Just keep the toes on the floor. Good. Both legs together, gently roll up. And come up. Lovely. I think we've grabbed some water. I'm going to take off a layer. Lovely, everyone. Are we ready? Yeah. Slightly more of a challenge today, but I'm very excited about it because we're going to do that again and be very flowy this time. Okay, are we ready? Let's see. So it'll be the right leg that you step open, so make sure you can face me when you do that. Okay? Lovely. Just take some deep breaths in mountain pose, draw the shoulders down. Okay, I want you to pull your abs in. I can see a few people are leaning back. If you can pull your abs in and draw the body up a bit. Lovely. Okay, let's start the flow. Right leg up, straight back, warrior one. Turn, dancing warrior. Okay, slide down the back leg. Well done, Liz. Turn it into a wide angled side triangle. Turn it into priestess. Getting better at this now. Turn it into a lunge. Turn it into a crescent. Excellent, well done. Everyone's keeping up nicely. Turn it into a forward bend. Slide the right leg back, keep the toes on the floor, head relaxes down. Step the right foot forward. Don't worry if you're just a step behind, that's fine. Roll up. Woohoo! Okay, do all that to the other side. I'm getting old, I need help with my memory of things. So we start nice and tall in our mountain pose. Draw the shoulders down. You feel you're leaning back, tilt forwards, which might feel a bit weird. Tuck your tailbone under. Good, let's go. So left knee up, step it back, warrior one. Turn it immediately into a warrior two. Good. Down the back leg, the straight leg, dancing warrior. Lovely, side stretch. Turn it into a wide angled side triangle. Turn it into a priestess. Very good. And turn it into a lunge. From lunge, we lift up to crescent. Yep, just going to move my foot forward to a forward bend. So step the left foot forward, forward bend. And then slide the left leg back. Okay, forward down. Step forwards, lovely, and roll up. Yay, well done. Okay, so shaking out. Just want to face me and shake out the shoulders. Okay, we're still going to go wide with the legs. I'm very thirsty though. I'm just going to have another sip of water. . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . We're going to have our blocks ready. And depending on your flexibility, when we do A-line twist, which is legs really wide, it's up to you on your flexibility which way you have your block. If you're very flexible, be flat. If you want it longer, it's here. If you want it really long, it's here. Okay, so it gives you a lot of ability not to go too low and overstretch. Okay, mine's probably about here. And as you can see, it's slightly forward from where my feet are. And a good tip is get your feet, big toes on the edge of your mat if you've got room. And then you know your hips and your ankles are in alignment. Okay, and then we drop. To move my microphone. And just really push strongly and lift the arm up. I don't really mind which one you do. The blocks equal distance between both feet. And you turn your head to the side, neck in line with your spine, A-line twist. If you feel that your hips are twisting, just imagine that you're pushing both buttocks back to the wall behind you. Good, draw the hands down onto the block, whichever way it's up, let the head hang. Good. Now, other hand on the block, whichever side you haven't done, and then swing open. Push the bottom back, so you're not twisting the hips, you are just twisting the waist. Good. Hands back down on the block. And then release the block to one side. I just want you to walk your heels back. So now the heels on the back end of your long mat. Hands come forward, so it's a downward dog with your hands very much off your mat and pushing back for really strong back of leg stretch. And it is a downward dog, but with the feet really wide. So normal principles, push the chest down. Normally with the feet close together, I'd say push your chest towards your ankles. So this time you're pushing your chest to the wall behind you. Great, and then start to walk your hands back. Turn your heels in, maybe go a little bit short with your stance, and we come into garland, which is palms on the floor. Draw down as low as you can. If you have difficulty in your knees, you only come halfway down, and then prayer position. Lovely garland. It's very strong on the hips, so do just come halfway down if you feel safer. Okay, breathe. Okay, perfect. Stay quite low. Leave the hands forward, turn your toes forward, but then turn to the long length of your mat to come into a classic downward dog. So just push into the heels, push the chest towards the ankles. Perfect, good. Knees down. Gently roll the body up. And a slight arch of the back, hips forward for camel. Good. Neutral spine. Left foot forward, a very short lunge. Right elbow nudges past left knee and prayer. Yeah, lovely, Anita. Good. Breathe into the belly, shoulders pushing down. There's a prayer twist. Very good for the spine. prayer in front of the chest, untwist, change legs. So right leg forward, really left arm as far across as you can and down, and then twist. So let the head drop, lovely, lovely posture in the head. Good. Come out, sink into the heels. Let's do child pose, so knees together, fold forward. So I use a block, you can do a bolster or some cushions, and forehead down, or forehead to the floor. Get the wrists as far past your feet as possible, really lengthening them away. Good, hinge up. So you're in hero pose, just sitting up. We're not here for very long. We're just going to finish our first part of the class with eagle. So we'll come up. Okay. So we'll do legs first because that's the hardest bit. So you soften and you either just cross to here. Oh, messing up already, or you tuck the toe behind the ankle. I'm so not good at this one. Okay, so just breathe. Lovely, Anita. Good. Breathe and hold. Lovely, Jules. And then the arms come out. Just trying to think. Probably the best thing to do is bring the same arm that's the leg cross underneath the other. Okay, and breathe. Lovely. Try and get those thighs touching, Helen. So you just sink down a little bit more, cross a little bit more strongly. Sink into the standing leg. Yeah, let's not hang about too long. It's so hard. Okay, good. Well done. Okay, other side. So let's bend into the standing leg, cross. So if I show you from side view, you're crossing, but there's no gap between the legs. Okay, so you cross, and then it'll be the left hand underneath. Oh, this side. So left elbow underneath right. And focus and breathe. Amazing, good. Coming out. Perfect. So shaking out. We're going to really reward ourselves with some water and then some slower poses. So have your bolster ready. And we're going to lie with the bolster behind us. So in our Shavasana. So get ready for your lovely Shavasana. Quite a dynamic first section. So a lovely Shavasana now. So definitely your socks on. Get your feet out. So it's resting fish pose for our Shavasana, and we have our 5 minutes. I like to put block also on my bolster. bottom is in front, and it's really important that you just have a little experiment of where your back needs to be. Might need to have a gap, you might not. Find your comfortable spot. Feet are wide. Use your eye pillow or scarf to cover the eyes. And rest here. Perfect time to rest fully. Deep breaths become heavier and heavier in your body. Every part of your body needs to relax. You need to let go. Always remember, Shavasana is just as important as the dynamic poses. Lovely. Continue relaxing. One more minute. Any discomfort, just wiggle out a bit. Find the right place for you in your resting fish pose. Lovely. Wiggle the fingers and toes, stretching the body along. Lift the hips, squeeze the buttocks. Lovely. Okay. So we're just going to squeeze the knees into the chest. Backs are on a bolster or cushions, whatever you've used. and squeeze. Draw the shoulders down and back. Lovely, gentle rock, only slightly up seated. Just going to namaste now to the people who are watching on catch up. Okay, and then we'll turn off the recording. Thank you. Hope you enjoyed it.